Smart glasses are usually marketed as the future. Every company wants to sell you on spatial computing, AI assistants floating in front of your eyes, an augmented reality that blends seamlessly into the real world. But here's the thing, most people don't actually need all of that. Sometimes, all you really want is a big screen you can take anywhere. And that's exactly where the Reno Air 3S Pro come in. These glasses don't pretend to be something they're not. They're not trying to replace your laptop or turn your living room into a holographic workspace. Instead, they focus on one simple idea: giving you a massive private display wherever you go. And honestly, that focus is what makes them so easy to like and even easier to recommend. At their core, the Reno Air 3S Pro are wearable displays. Despite the AR or XR branding, they don't interact with the world around you in any meaningful way. There's no spatial tracking, no screen anchoring, and no fancy overlays. You connect them to your phone, laptop, tablet, or handheld console using USB-C. Put them on, and suddenly your regular screen turns into a large virtual display floating in front of your eyes. That's it, and that simplicity is their biggest strength. One of the smartest choices Reno made was keeping things minimal. There's no battery inside these glasses, which means they draw power directly from whatever device you plug them into. That not only keeps things simple, but it also keeps the weight down. At just 76 grams, they're light enough to wear 4 long sessions without feeling uncomfortable or front-heavy. And because there's no built-in operating system, there's nothing to update, nothing to crash, and no setup process to deal with. You plug them in, and they just work. Price-wise, the Reno Air 3S Pro land in a really comfortable spot. At around $300 and often less, when discounts pop up, they are one of the more affordable options in the XR glasses space. For what they offer, that price makes a lot of sense. Especially if your main goal is entertainment rather than productivity or mixed reality. The biggest upgrade with the Air 3S Pro, and the main reason to consider them over older models, is the display brightness. These can now reach up to 1200 nits, which is a huge improvement. DCI-SNT. One of those upgrades you only notice if you're re-looking for it. The difference is immediate. The image looks brighter, colors feel more vibrant, and the screen is much easier to use in well-lit rooms or even near windows. Compared to earlier models, this alone makes the Air 3S Pro feel like a major step forward. The screen itself is fixed in size, which means you can't resize or reposition it if it doesn't line up perfectly with your field of view right away. You'll need to rely on the adjustable temples and included nose pads to dial in the fit. It takes a bit of tweaking, but once you find the right setup, most of the screen fits comfortably in view. It's not perfect, but it's good enough that you stop thinking about it once everything is adjusted. In terms of resolution, you're getting 1920 by 1080 pixels per eye, which is pretty standard for XR glasses right now. What's more important is how clear the image looks, and in that regard, the Air 3S Pro do a really good job. Texty's sharp details are easy to make out, and reading is surprisingly comfortable. If you plan on browsing the web, reading articles, or even doing some light work, these glasses handle it better than many other options in this category. They also support up to a 120 Hz refresh rate when connected to a compatible device, although they default to 60 Hz. If your device can actually output 120 Hz video, enabling it makes scrolling smoother and games feel more responsive. Just keep in mind that if your device doesn't fully support it, you're better off sticking to 60 Hz to avoid unnecessary battery drain. Audio's decent, but not a highlight. The built-in speakers are fine for casual use, and Reno has added a spatial audio mode. But honestly, it didn't impress me much. It tends to distort the sound, and I found the standard audio mode to sound cleaner overall. There's also a whisper mode, which is useful if you want a bit more privacy in public spaces. That said, for real immersionists, if when watching movies or gaming you'll want to pair these with earbuds or headphones. Design-wise, the Air 3s Pro are almost there. From the front, they look fairly normal and don't immediately scream tech gadget. From T-side though, you can still tell they're XR glasses, mainly because of the gap between your face and the lenses. We're getting closer to normal-looking smart glasses with every generation, but we're not quite there yet. Comfort, however, is solid, and once adjusted, they're easy to wear for long periods. It's also important to be clear about what these glasses are not. They're not built for serious productivity. There's no ultra-wide mode, no multi-screen setup, and no way to anchor the display in space. If you're looking for a virtual workstation replacement, these probably aren't it. But if your main use case is reading, browsing, watching videos, or gaming on the go, they do an excellent job. And that's really what the Reno Air 3S Pro are all about. They don't chase trends or overpromise features they can't deliver. They focus on being a bright, clear, comfortable wearable display, and they execute that extremely well for the price. If you're looking for affordable XR glasses under $300 and you're okay with sticking to the Reno Air 3S Pro are an easy recommendation. They know exactly what they are, and that clarity of purpose is what makes them such a strong product. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future tech breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.